we on?
We'll be in just a second. Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. Today, I am joined by my friend Ben here. Peter is actually out of town, but I was like, you know what? We still got to get some multiplayer.
I'm his backup friend.
Fun happening here in the basement. So, yeah, here we go. We're going to be playing some Mario Kart 64, as you can see. And I'm just going to move some stuff around so we're ready to go. Whoa! Hey, we're jumping right into the action. No, we're going to quit. We'll go back to the beginning. As always, please let me know how the game audio is and voice audio and that kind of stuff, so that way we can make sure you guys can still hear everything. And we should be good to go here in just a second. Matthew Stramp, what's up? Mateo. Thanks, Josh. Yes, Mario Kart. What's up, Ava Wall?
Hammy Hamster, where are you in the world?
You're at school.
Where is lunch
Should
ending?
you really... That's what I'm telling you, man. People watch them all over the place.
Hammy Hamster. I had a hamster named Hammy once.
You guys, so Michael Jordan, I remember you. You were famous in the 90s. You were a great basketball player. Just kidding.
Can you name his number?
I'm assuming, no. Can you?
Or what team he played for?
I know the Chicago Bulls.
There you go.
I don't know much about basketball, but I do know that Michael Jordan was great. Okay, let's play some Mario Kart, and we're going to talk about E3, you guys. You've been watching E3? What should we do? Grand Prix? Let's do versus. Let's just show them how good you are versus how good I am. Let's do that first.
I play so many video games.
Be Peach? I'll be Peach. Ava Wall? I'm Peach now. Ben is Toad.
I'm Toad. Toad's my goads.
It's funny because I'm looking down at the screen to like see the comments, but the way that I set this up, I can actually look up at my TV to see the comments.
Oh,
Let's just make our way through everything. Christian Gonzalez, what's happening, man? Luigi Raceway. We're just gonna start here. Yes, Mark. Of course. 64 was like the best. Oh, somebody knows how to do the boost. Oh.
okay. But I don't know how to do anything else.
Wow. I forgot. When you're playing just two-player, like, the person in second place gets all the great items.
How did
Yeah,
you,
I know. Cinda, 2 Metroid games were announced today, Ben. So Ben doesn't know anything about E3, really, but you know Metroid.
I do.
And, like, the Wii U didn't even get a Metroid game, I don't think. And they announced a Metroid game for the Switch, Metroid Prime 4, which it was amazing. And then another Metroid game for the 3DS. So, it was pretty... Take that! Oh! I'm not going to just wait for you to hit me. Yeah, those were great. And I loved that they just revealed something on the Treehouse special. Like, they had their main press conference. It was only 25 minutes long. And, oh my goodness, it was awesome. Okay.
How are you reading all those and playing at the same time?
I don't know. I'm just that good. Just kidding. I do this a lot. You forget that.
I'm going to try reading one right now.
Whoa.
Nope. I saw Cynthia. Cinda.
You have to go to class. Hey, you know what, Hammy Hamster? This is going to be public later, so even though it's not live, you can still watch it later, and you can enjoy all the goodness. And, I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I don't know how long Ben can be here at my place, but if I have to switch games and we start another stream or something, I plan on going late tonight, actually. Because normally I have, like, a good 4 hours set aside to do basement sessions with Peter. We normally record on Tuesday nights. But he's out of town, like I said, so here we go. Here we go! Okay, you guys, this was my favorite thing of the... Like, I was really surprised that this was my most excited moment watching E3 Nintendo press conference today. But when they did when the Pokemon guy was like, hey, you know, the Pokemon Deluxe is coming to the Switch, and everybody was like, okay, Pokemon, you know, it's like a Pokemon fighting game, Pokken Tournament. It's like Tekken, but with Pokemon. That was cool. But then he said, I have another announcement. We are currently working on a native RPG core Pokemon game for the Switch. So it's the first ever Pokemon console game. Sorry, so what I'm translating it. I'm translating it for you right now. That means it's the first console Pokemon game ever.
Like not on a Game Boy.
Not on a handheld, yeah. But the Switch is like one of those weird...
No,
it's both.
There was Pokemon, the picture one. We
Okay.
snap pictures.
Yeah, Pokemon Snap. We could play that.
I don't want to play that one.
Did you ever play it?
Yeah,
It was
dumb.
pretty dumb. It's like a rail shooter without having to show any gore.
It's like Pokemon Instagram.
Here we go. Dreamcast or N64? What kind of question is that? Everybody knows the N64 is better. I mean, unless you like having a library of 10 games.
Is that the one Pole Position's on, or is that its own thing?
I don't remember. You guys know? Pole Position?
You never played Pole Position?
No, I never did. Stupicide, we are emulating because I need to be able to stream this, and so... But never fear, I do own Mario Kart, and I own it, so it's not stealing if you own it.
I don't think you're talking to real people.
No, I am. Stupicide's a real person.
I don't think you actually are reading any comments
Okay.
while playing.
Stupicide's a real person. Check this out. He
believe
was
he's a
like
real
the
person.
second ever Super Chat donator, so he's a real person. Hey! Dr. Volk, what's up? The other stream was really short. Don't feel bad. Like, I was just announcing that I was going to do a stream later. So, and while I was getting ingredients out for my dinner, I had teriyaki. Actually, I ended up going with the General Tso's chicken because that bottle was already open and I wanted to just like use up that stuff. Internet Sonic Adventure. You know what? I didn't really see that. So, hey, you did a
What's
good job.
Pole Position?
I don't know what pole position is. Apocalyptic Marshmallows?
You guys...
I don't know. Course change?
I don't care. I just won one, so I'm pretty happy. Pole Position was a racing game. Car game.
Is there anything different about
like the first one?
Let's do Choco Mountain. Is there anything different about Majora's Mask for the 3DS versus Majora's Mask for the Nintendo 64?
Are you asking me?
No. I know you don't really know the answer. I'm asking these guys. Hey, Basement, what's up? Blue Emerald, I see that comment. I see that hand. Apocalyptic Marshmallows is an arcade game. Oh, Pole Position is an arcade game.
Yes.
Thanks,
Car
Dr.
game.
Volk. Dr. Volk knows, like, everything.
I'm glad he's around.
Way to just assume that he's a he because it's a doctor. You sexist. Okay, he is a
Is
guy.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, he is a guy. And I don't know if he's an actual doctor. I'm assuming not.
Paleontologist.
Hey, do you remember the fan art that you saw?
Yep.
That was Dr. Volk.
That was
Made
well
that.
done.
Yeah.
Make one of me. No, don't. I don't want one.
It's just delightfully
I don't look
cute.
good in those things.
Salutations, Blastoise Gaming. You're the one earlier that asked if I was a dad, and then I showed you a little video of my daughter, and she's cute.
Just your daughter?
Well, she was the only one who
You
was
didn't
home.
bother to show your first two kids?
Well, my mom picked them up earlier.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Hey, we're 2 men and a baby right now.
Uh,
Wait, is it 3 men and a baby?
yep. The old movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're just joining us and you're kind of new around to the channel, because I know a lot of you guys are, Peter is the guy who's normally on this channel recording games with me and stuff. This is our mutual friend, Ben,
Yes.
who we know from playing music with at church and stuff. He's a pretty cool dude.
I've known...
Did I just win and I can't control it? No, I was just tiny, so I couldn't use my ghost. Oh, I should have used that ghost better. I didn't time it right. Yes, Blastoise Gaming, you have been remembered. Senpai noticed you. Yeah, dude, Mario Odyssey looked really, really good. I love that you can... So, Mario Odyssey is the new Mario game that's going to come out for the Switch in October, I think. And it's like Mario 64 in that it's like a... It looks really like an explory Mario. Is the way Arlo said it on YouTube anyway. But it's...
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's like an explory Mario, like Mario 64. It's not like the new Super Mario Bros. Where it's like a side-scrolling Mario game or whatever. But he's got a hat that has eyeballs on it, which was kind of weird. I thought that was sort of weird when I was looking at the trailer. But you can take your hat off and you can throw it on enemies, and then Mario like possesses the enemy, and so you can be like a Goomba with a mustache.
Oh, that's not what I was going to guess.
You can be like control him, or like what do you think?
I was thinking you could throw the hat like around the corner and see what's around the corner. That would have been cool.
Are we Christian or Catholic? You know, tidbit of advice, or not advice, but like a little piece of theology right there. Catholic is a sect of Christianity.
Yes.
But no, we are not Catholic.
They're Christian.
That's funny. Do you know how to do the secret in this level? How to skip a whole bunch of stuff in this level?
Nope.
I'm not going to do it because A, I'm not good enough to do it consistently, and B, it's really mean. Because it basically just...
You just jump over the whole thing?
You jump over like a good half of the course. Oh, yellow mushroom. Watch out. Time to take tight turns with gusto.
Why did someone ask that question? What brought that up?
What question?
The Catholic or Christian?
Because they said we work at a church. Or,
oh.
Yeah, I know from church.
I was like, that was a really good guess.
Mind Bomb. Right now we're using a Samsung Meteor, a Samsung Meteor microphone. Normally we use a Groove Tubes 500 GT, I think. It's a large diaphragm condenser microphone. But, yeah. So... Oh, we missed your comment, Dr. Volk, about that you were talking to Ben. You had a question for Ben. I'm going to see if I can scroll up whilst playing. I'm plenty ahead here.
Am I going? I'm going the wrong way. That's okay. You're plenty ahead and I'm going the wrong way.
Dr. Volk said, the way I'll draw you, you'll look adorable.
I kind of want it now. I'll frame it and put it in my office.
Oh, sorry. I had to get back down.
What did you do?
I had to go back down to the bottom of the chat. I can't believe I just stopped playing for a while and you still didn't catch up.
I know. I fell into a trench.
Oh, yep. If you fall in that trench.
So I did the opposite of skipping a bunch of stuff.
You're a new basement dweller. What can you expect? You can expect new videos every day. Sometimes we publish more than one video a day. For example, today we released an episode of Twilight Princess HD, which we started like a year ago, that series. And now we're coming to the end of it. We just got into Hyrule Castle at the very end of the game. So that's Twilight Princess HD. That's like Tuesdays, I think. And then also today, we continued our series of Breath of the Wild. We're doing like an unconventional playthrough where every few episodes we take a few comments and suggestions from you viewers, and we do that. So right now we're in the middle of we can only use sticks, and we've been challenged to go into Hyrule Castle right away with 3 hearts. So like we're dying a lot, and there's a lot of guardian death, and it's quite awesome. But yeah, new videos every day. I think they get released about 8 a.m. in the morning here anyway. But that I'm starting to realize the times really don't matter because you guys are from wherever. So, but you can expect. Let's see. Normally it's a dual commentary channel. Me and Peter are just talking and hanging out, talking about whatever. And playing video games. Good video games that we think are fun and awesome. Generally, we play a lot of Nintendo stuff, just because that's what's the most nostalgic for us. But we have ventured into the world of Steam. Right now we're playing VVVVVV, which is a really, really fun Steam game. That's on Mondays. Fridays, we play Mario Maker. Saturdays and Wednesdays, we're playing a Super Mario 64 co-op hack, which is super hilarious. Just all the glitchiness that's in that hack is just great, and it's super fun. So anyway, that's basically it. Oh, and then Peter does a series on Sundays called Sunday Long Play, where he makes like an hour-long video or so, and it's just really chill, really laid back. So if you like falling asleep to the sound of somebody's voice while they play Minecraft, it's like perfect for that. So anyway.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I want to watch that.
You should watch it. It's fun.
What time?
It's just on Sundays. I think it usually
Is
goes
it
out at like 8.
appropriate time to fall asleep listening to someone play Minecraft?
Well, it's on YouTube all the time, so you can go and
The
listen
future
to
is now.
30 of them right in a row if you wanted to. We live in Minnesota. Hey, Derpy, what's up? Good to see you. Have we played what? Oh, I'm crashing now because I'm looking at comments. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, this was a bad time to do that, though. No!
What are you doing?
I just fell down the same trench you did. Oh, no, now I'm going backwards. Oh, Naomi's a sound sleeper. She'll be fine.
I see.
Oi. Nintendo took all your money? Oh, that's too bad.
Did you enjoy all the games you bought?
He might have just pre-ordered a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, dude, I can't believe that. I fell in the trench twice, and now you're in first place. Oh, and this is the last lap. You're going to win.
It's not playing all along.
Come on, man. Come on. Dang it!
I'm 2 for 2.
Oh, jeez. See, that's what I get for engaging with the audience.
Yeah, I didn't do that at all. I am also a Christian. Hey, good for you.
Blue Emerald.
Blue Emerald.
You're the one who's like planning on starting a channel sometime soon, right? Or you've already started, you just don't have a ton of videos up yet? I remember looking at, I think I was looking at your channel. Can't remember what you were playing on it, but...
Oh, wait, I missed
Haha,
it.
you missed the thing. Whoa. Oh, Nintendo took all your money on March 3rd when you bought the Switch. Yeah, I'm really glad that I got the Switch. Like, Breath of the Wild has been just such a fun game to play, and I'm really looking forward to the stuff that's coming out now. Like, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, so there was the Pokemon reveal. There was Mario Odyssey, which they showed us some more of what that game is going to look like, and it just looks awesome and gorgeous. Let's see, what else were they... How did that not zap me? I'll take it, but I'm still confused why that didn't zap me.
Because you're a cheater.
What else did they... what else did they talk about, you guys, in the E3 press conference for Nintendo? Xenoblade Chronicles 2, are you guys going to get that? I've never even played the original Xenoblade, so... But it looks beautiful. Mateo Kohler, I would agree with you, except I would say... Oh, man, it's scary to say this, but I really think Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game, especially now that seeing the DLC that's coming out for it. It's just so good. Ooh, they showed us what Skyrim's going to look like on the Switch. You played Skyrim,
cool.
right?
Only once.
But the cool thing about Skyrim on the Switch is that if you have the Link Breath of the Wild amiibo, it drops a treasure chest and it gives you a Link shirt, Link pants, a Hyrule shield, and the Master Sword.
On Skyrim?
Yeah, so you can run around in Skyrim as Link. So that's going to be cool.
What is with the obsession of playing a different character from a different game in a different game?
Role-playing?
Yeah.
Wait, you're playing a different character in a game inside of a game? I don't know.
Like playing Link in Skyrim.
I think it's called Linkception.
Linkception.
Or like Gameception. I'm gonna agree with you, Sally Breck. My daughter is the cutest child in the entire world. She just started like saying things like, the other day she was saying up, but because we always tell her to like, say thank you, say please, say more, say hungry, she walked up to me and she held her arms up and she said, say up. And I was like, oh, that's super cute. Stupicide, I'm right with you. I have not beaten a lot of games, and actually the basement has changed that. Like, we're pretty good at actually completing games, but I am like the master of playing games 75% of the way there, all the way to the end. Whoa. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
I know that one.
Yes. Did you just watch He-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's old school.
I had a He-Man sword.
Man. Carolina Reaper salsa? I've never had a Carolina Reaper. I like spicy stuff, but I've heard horror stories about that. What level should we play now? Do you want to do like battle? Do you want to do Grand Prix?
Let's do Star one.
Okay, Star. Rainbow Road?
Yeah.
You guys, remind me maybe at the end of the stream or something if you're still hanging out with us in the basement. There's this incredible video of a guy singing the theme for Rainbow Road, I think from Double Dash, and it's hilarious. It's Rainbow Road, it's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road.
Oh. Those bombs chase me.
Yeah, Dr. Volk, you said like you graduate soon, but you seem to know like everything retro. Good on your uncle. Good on you. I've been snow shoveling and stuff to get money. Where do you live where there's snow right now?
Snow?
Oh, maybe they're in the southern hemisphere. Oh, crazy.
I would have never thought of that.
I know, it's like, oh yeah, it's summer right now, but forgetting the part that if it's summer here, it's winter somewhere else. South America, perchance? like southern South America.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
The southern...
It's the closer you are to the poles, the more drastic your winter is. I don't know.
So the bottom of the world right now has winter?
I think so.
But it's probably just like a rainy season.
Well, no, that's only in warm climates. They can still get snow, but they'd get snow.
Yeah, but what
on
country has snow right now?
I don't know. Maybe Australia. Certain parts of Australia. It's pretty far south.
No kidding.
Or maybe
I
they live in the
really
mountains. Oh, here we go. AMH Sammy, where are you from?
Canada.
Wait, you were in Egypt?
What?
Okay, hold on. I need to know where you're from now, AMH Sammy. Blastoise Gaming, yes. NES is the best. Why isn't it called Rainbow Street? I think it's because it's a one-way. I'm just kidding. Oh, AMH Sammy's from Egypt.
No way. Have you ever been to the pyramids?
Oh.
I mean, you just assume
I go to the pyramid. Oh, well, it's crazy. You never really go to these places until somebody visits. Born in Egypt, then moved to Canada. Okay, that makes sense.
Are you shoveling in Canada right now?
Apparently. Maybe really far north of Canada. Wow, born in Egypt, moved to Canada. You just like
why?
All over the place. Yeah, that's a good question. Work maybe? Technology? Maybe the parents are in technology. Spamtown, USA? That's not a real place. Oh! Oh, man, I got knocked off the Rainbow Road.
Do I just win then?
Stupid Sides from New York. No, not the city. Are you from upstate? Upstate New York? I keep hearing about that. I'm guessing it's pretty...
Syracuse?
I'm guessing upstate New York is probably like upstate Minnesota, but we just call that up north.
Up north.
Sally Breck lives in Japan as an exchange student. Oh, cool. I almost did that in college. I was going to do like the English teaching. Like there's like that English teaching thing. Maybe that's what you're doing. I almost did that, and then my wife and I decided not to. She was going to do it too.
What?
Yeah, we were going to live in Japan for a little while. Then we didn't.
You would have loved it though.
No, I heard that it's quite a lot of work. Like their work ethic in Japan is just ridiculous.
For sure.
But you go over there as an American student who's gonna like work to do your keep, and it's like 60-hour work weeks minimum, plus like all sorts of other stuff. Yeah, it's just tons of work.
Yeah, they work hard.
Working hard or hardly working? How are you in first place? Get out of here.
I am faster than you.
No, you're not. Oh, how did I get... Okay. It's time to take you down with the old red shell. The red shells are useless in this level. No!
Why are they bouncing off of the air?
Well, they turn and then they hit the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
What's the guy in the cloud? What's his name?
Lakitu.
Lakitu.
Or Lakitu, depending on how weird you are. I'm a high school student, but I'm an English tutor. I live with a family friend. Cool. That's awesome. Ben ate sushi today.
I ate sushi today. I invited him to sushi, and he was too busy for me. So
I was in a meeting.
No, listen to the story. I went. I said sushi's a weird thing to eat alone. But what did I do? I went and I ate sushi alone. I figured, you know what? It'll be okay. No one will bother me. And I sat down, and the second I sat down, my cousin walked in the door.
Really?
And I said, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm having lunch with some work buddies. What are you doing here? I said, I'm having lunch. He's like, by yourself? I was like, I was hoping you weren't going to say anything.
Oh my gosh, these chain chomps are really bad when they're not chained. AMH Sammy has a question. What's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime?
Do you have one? I feel like you're just like the kind of person who's like, anime, not for me.
I watched The Last Airbender on Nickelodeon growing up.
That counts. That counts.
I really liked that one, and because of that, I've heard that the Legends of Korra is like 400 years later.
Yeah, it's cool.
And because of that, I've been interested in that. Other than that, I don't have a lot of knowledge about animes. But you showed me one that's a bunch of guys in a band. Full Metal Alchemist.
No. That one's awesome as well. Full Metal Alchemist.
Is that the one with the giants?
No, that's Attack on Titan.
You showed me like several clips from.
I just showed you the really gory clips from Attack on Titan. Would not recommend it as a person who is Dr. Volk is all about Last Airbender apparently.
It's a great show. Nickelodeon did a good job.
Yeah,
like
but
always.
oh gosh, who's gonna win? We're getting close to the end. Oh, don't you dare pull that! Come on! Yes! Ha! Boom!
You got eaten at the last second.
Oh man.
Oh.
But my favorite anime is probably Cowboy Bebop. Possibly Samurai Champloo.
Wait, which is Cowboy Bebop the musician one?
No, that's called Beck Mongolian Chop Squad.
Yeah, they got the weirdest names.
Ooh, Jungle Parkway. I used to love this level. Man, I haven't played this in so long.
Sorry, I can't. I'm done. I'm so done. Did I offend you? Did I say something funny?
No, Full Metal Alchemist. He thinks it's Attack on Titan. So they're laughing at you because you thought Full Metal Alchemist.
Why am I moving so fast?
I don't know. This level seems to glitch out when being emulated. Well, I thought it was extra funny, AMH Sammy, that he was like, "What's the one with the band?" So he's thinking Beck Mongolian Chop Squad, and then he said, "Is that Full Metal Alchemist?" Or wait, Full Metal Alchemist is the one with the giants.
I listed 3 of them.
three animes getting them all mixed up, and they're completely different.
Well, I'm sorry that you are done. I wish you would stay.
No, it's fun.
It's fun play.
I'm a very casual anime watcher. I'm not like hardcore at all. Why don't you guys list your favorite animes down in the comments section or the chat right now? I want to see what you guys like to watch. Elemental Eye, hey, how you doing? Stop. Banana Azrael, the best banana ever. You're using an emulator, yes. I'm using OpenEmu because it's way easier to stream with this than plug in with a device I don't have. We normally record through an Elgato HD60 for doing our console gameplay stuff.
What is Elgato?
Elgato means the cat.
Elgato.
Elgato. We don't know why that recording.
Because it purrs.
Maybe. This baby purrs. Elgato! This baby purrs! I keep falling off the stupid thing into the water. Sword Art Online, Cowboy Bebop, The Flower Are Saw That Day, and Last Exile. I've heard good things about Sword Art Online, but I still have not seen the show. Seinfeld, Cory in the House, etc.
Cory in the House.
Those are great animes.
Moesha.
Pokemon. Yeah, it's good. I'm Delgato. Hi, Jeremy Wilkins. What's up? I noticed you, GPS Hacksaw. I do, Jeremy Wilkins. I do remember you. Especially because you're the guy who always asks if I remember you. Koopa Troopa Beach. Let's do it.
I've won 3 now.
Yeah.
I'm not doing as bad as I thought I was going to.
Space Dandy.
Well, you're also reading.
I've seen like a little bit of Space Dandy. It looks interesting. A Mario anime? They did. It was called the Super Mario Super Show, and it was terrible. It wasn't an anime. It was an animation.
It was a cartoon.
Dude, swing your arms from side to side. Do the Mario! It was like a big fat guy in a Mario costume, and then they would cut to cartoons. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, Ben, you should scooch like an inch to the left. Yeah. Oh, that one's always like a blue shell or something like that.
Oh, I missed the jump. Was that too much?
Hey! Kaz is here. Did you ever meet Jason Kozlowski?
I
Maybe
went
way
to
back in the
school
day.
with some Kozlowskis.
Kaz is here from Kaz for Christ MC server tutorials. He does like Minecraft server tutorials, and he's got like a whole bunch of subscribers. I think you got like over 30,000 subscribers now, Kaz. That's awesome. Whoa! Ow!
He came and played with you, yeah?
We played. Actually, he was generous enough to let us play with him at his house. We got to play American Truck Simulator. That was super fun. I feel like you would love that game, Ben.
I know a lot of games I think maybe you don't know. I think we played different things growing up. Do you play Off-Road?
Yes. Super Off-Road?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, for what system, though?
The Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I didn't play that. I played Off-Road for the NES. Get ready to get red shelled! Get wrecked! Boom! Okay. Oh yeah, look at that drift, you guys. Tokyo Drift. Okay. What do you think of the DLC 1 for Breath of the Wild? Dude, I am so excited to do the master, like the master trials or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but like to do. It looks just like challenge mode basically. There's just tons of challenges. It looks really, really fun. AMH Sammy, the story behind the YouTube channel. So, Peter and I met at our church, played music together. Peter's a really, really amazing bassist, and I sing and dance and do all sorts of stuff. Like a puppet for your amusement. But, anyway, we quickly learned that we were both nerds and we like retro games. So we decided, like, hey, let's play games together. I think the first game we ever played together was the original Zelda. And then after that, I learned that he liked Castlevania. I was playing Symphony of the Night one day, and I was like, Peter would really like this. So I took it over to his house, and we started playing it. We played through the whole game, and we were talking, we were having fun, we were laughing. And Peter was like, you ever heard of Let's Plays? And I was like, what's the Let's Play? I didn't know, and this was like a couple years ago. And he was like, it's like people play video games on YouTube, and then they just record it, and then they talk. So he introduced me to the Game Grumps and Nintendo Capri Sun. So I watched just a ton of that, and I was kind of hooked. I'm like, Peter, we should do this. And so we spent $60 and got the Elgato, like standard definition Elgato, so we could plug in like a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo. We played Donkey Kong Country was our first game, and we just started going from there. Actually, I don't think I've ever said this on the channel before. We did a test video, which is gone. I erased it because it was so low quality, of the game Fez. Have you guys played Fez? Have I told you about Fez, Ben?
Like from that 70s show?
Well, yes. Similar in name, but the game is very different. It's like this 2D game, but the L and R buttons switch the perspective, and you can look at it from the left, or like you can like change it so it like turns the perspective.
You guys should redo that one.
Dude, it's a super
I
good
did
game.
not hit the traffic.
The only thing about that game that makes it not necessarily a super great Let's Play game is because it's a puzzle game, and watching somebody solve a puzzle is sometimes really annoying, especially if you know the answer. You're like, just turn it, go back. You missed it again.
That makes it so much better though.
I suppose there's something for everybody. But
It's Rush Hour. Oh my gosh.
Runaway Guys, Clement, and some others, or maybe people maybe want to be a Let's Player too. Yeah, it's kind of like it's really enticing. You just see these people playing, and it's kind of like. But as you start doing it, you realize it's very different. Like it's a completely different entertainment form for the YouTube creator, because playing a game and talking to people that aren't there in the room with you is really, really crazy. Oh, SMH Sammy, or AMH Sammy, thank you. That's really, really awesome of you to encourage us like that. 39% of AMH Sammy's entertainment comes from the basement.
39%?
That's
How did you
very.
figure that out?
Yeah, I know. That's like, did you just do the math? That's really impressive.
You have a lot of really smart people on this.
Bulbasaur, Metroid Prime 4. I'm excited about it, but other than the fact that it's in space and there's a 4 and it's Metroid Prime, I don't think anybody knows anything more than that about it. It was definitely a teaser, but it was an awesome teaser. It was so cool to see that logo come up and then Metroid Prime just like making that beautiful music. So good. Yes, GPS Hacksaw. Fez is an amazing game. Did you ever figure out like the secret languages and decode all of the messages and stuff? There's so much depth to that game.
Very impressed at your ability to read these and play at the same time.
Did I just beat you in a race?
Yep.
That's what happens, like, you watch the videos again later and you realize you don't remember any of it. Like, you don't remember playing, you don't remember talking, but you remember having fun in the moment, so it's kind of addicting. A couple of vocal covers and some capture tests. Yeah, I noticed that, Stupid Side. You're getting some tests out of the way. You're getting ready with some stuff.
Oh, I got hit by a train.
I feel like, are you capturing Game Boy games? Like, I was really intrigued. Hello, Hunter Jarrett. Are we? Skull Kid asks, "Are you American?" Yes,
No.
we are. We are American.
American.
We live in
by
the
trade.
northern part of the world, in the Western Hemisphere. I messed that up. Yes, we're definitely American. That was a poorly executed New Zealand accent. Ben, what's your favorite game? Sally Breck wants to know.
My favorite game?
Yeah,
I grew up playing. It depends on what I had at the
Tony
time.
Hawk Pro Skater for the PS.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. I grew up playing Tony Hawk. I played Zelda here and there. I played.
Which one?
I started with the original.
On the NES? No.
No. What's the one on Super Nintendo?
That's not the original. That's Link to the Past.
Link to the Past?
That's a great one, and we haven't played that yet on the channel.
Well,
that was
my first video game.
If you weren't going to come over tonight, I was thinking about playing that game.
That was my first video game. And then from there, I played a lot of things like... I remember playing Splinter Cell like 4 times. Did you ever play Splinter Cell?
I did. The co-op was really good.
Yeah. But I like
Super
playing
fun.
by myself in a dark basement.
All alone.
Oh,
The original basement dweller right here, folks. Ben, all alone in my
it's the
basement.
first train I didn't hit.
Radar Mash Anth asks a question. What is the meaning of life in your opinion? It's a good question. 42.
42 is always the answer.
Do you know what that's from?
That's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes, good job. You probably know that from the movie, not the book. I only knew that from hearing people
I never
talk
did.
about it.
I didn't read the book or watch the movie.
That's so good.
The meaning to life, I can't play and answer that at the same time, let alone do I know.
So, something, I didn't mention this yet, but Ben is a pastor at our church, as well as I am also a pastor at our church. Let's play the hardest level without falling off.
And talk about the meaning of
Talk
life.
about the meaning of life. Here we go, the meaning of life.
Okay,
and
you
not
get it
fall
started.
off.
I'll see if I can add anything and not die.
All right, I think, the Westminster Catechism says that the chief end of man is
I
to
thought this would be a
glorify
subject
God.
idea. Join in on.
It says the chief end of man is to know God and enjoy Him forever, or something like that. Or I can't remember exactly what it is. I don't know. For me, the meaning of life is trying to listen to God and understand who He is, or she, I suppose. It's just
Are
about
you
trying
talking
to
about
figure out
like
who God
the
is.
purpose of why we live?
Yeah.
I think the purpose of life is, and I don't know, probably for sure not everyone who's watching is, a believer in something.
Yeah, everybody's got their opinions.
Everyone's got their opinion, so this is just what I believe. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying this is what I have fallen onto, is that the God that I believe in, Jesus, is a loving God enough to say that I will give you a choice. And so the life here is our ability to choose Him or choose not Him. That's...
I like that answer. I
Yeah.
think I'll go with that answer, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
gosh!
otherwise-
I've fallen off like 14 times.
I didn't
surprised
fall
you're still on
off.
the track.
I didn't.
You're
I
right on
answered
track.
the question.
That's good.
See, when you're talking about something that I can talk about.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, that brings up a really interesting thing. So, like, at our church, we're doing this thing in a couple weeks called "Can I Ask That?"
This is gonna be the coolest thing we've ever. Wow.
No, everything's the coolest thing we've ever done. But I'm excited.
This
for
is one of the things I'm most excited about in the last several years.
Yeah, it's called "Can I Ask That?"
Get past the egg.
And what we've been doing is every week asking people who come to church, like, hey, what are the biggest questions that you have about faith, about God, about the Bible, about
and the hardest
ketchup.
questions, too.
It can be any question you have at all.
Yeah.
And basically the
People
questions
are dropping
that...
them in anonymously, so they're actually asking some pretty hefty, real questions that they have.
Yeah, like pretty intense questions. But anyway, what I wanted to actually ask you guys is, like, if you guys have questions like that. Like, I'm a pastor, and I have questions about faith and stuff, too. I think that that's healthy. Oh, the egg!
The second you say you don't have any questions means you think you figured it all out.
Right.
Means
you probably haven't figured it all out.
Figured out a lot less than you think.
But anyway, if you guys have questions, I would love to turn them in for you, because the questions that we answer in this like teaching series are going to be the questions that we get the most votes for, basically.
I would have a lot of fun answering some now too, since they might not be there.
It's true, but they can also watch it live or whatever. But I just wanted to like give you guys a chance to submit some questions too. But Bulbasaur, I'm going to answer that question in just a second. So if you have a question and you want to ask it, you can drop it in the chat section about like God or faith or whatever, and I'll definitely put those in to the church. Or you can email, like if you feel like it's too personal or something, you can email it to us at the basement. It's THE8 basement, so it's like the basement, but the B is an 8 at gmail.com. You can email it, and then I'll turn those in for you, because I'd like you guys' votes to count too about what we talk about in that teaching series. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Hello, everybody. Hey, Spurgeon.
The answer to life is cheese. I would agree with that.
I think it's definitely one of the main points of life.
What else?
Memes.
Memes are life.
Does Twitch lag? Or is it just like today Twitch is lagging because of E3? Like everybody and their mom is streaming E3 and then like providing their own commentary on top of it. That's what most channels are doing on like Twitch and any live coverage that's happening right now. Very few people are actually playing games, I think. They're all just talking about E3.
That's very interesting.
While watching E3 with people. It is fun to do. It's kind of like watching a TV show with a celebrity, you know.
No, right. I'm not being condescending. I get it.
Yeah, sure. I know. I understand.
That's a big
Fun
moment.
fact. First time I saw your channel, I was like, oh no, this is another horror channel because it's the basement. I love your channel, but I'm scared of the basement.
Oh.
Dank memes are the meaning of life. Oh, dang it, I'm watching your screen and Peach is just crashing into the wall over and over again.
Can we... Are you watching my screen? Because I said, oh. Can we... I don't know what kind of show you're running here. Can we play Slenderman?
I can't. That is one game that we deemed a little too... So, just so you guys know, yeah, the basement's a family-friendly channel in that we are going to be family-friendly in commentary, but also we have little kids and we want our little kids to be able to watch too. So, like, I have a 4-year-old. So anything that would, like, freak him out or, like, is too gory or whatever, we wouldn't play on the channel either.
Anything that's too gory for
It's not because we don't like those games. Like, Peter's a huge fan of horror video games. He plays a lot of Zombie U and stuff like that. And I don't like to be scared, but I do like games like Slender and stuff just because they're hilarious. I like watching other people play it. But
I've never played it.
At some point in the distant future, like if this channel ever reached like, I don't know, 500 or 1 million subscribers or something, 500,000 subscribers.
That sounds like a challenge, you guys.
We would start an offshoot channel called the Sub Basement, where we would actually play scary games. We would still be ourselves in that we're generally family-friendly kind of people anyway. It's not like we're gonna like do drugs on the channel or something like that. Although some people do that. That's their business. But
if you guys do Slenderman, you wouldn't be family-friendly. That was the point. Yeah.
Right.
We won't play it. They won't play it.
But it's not like it's an unfamily-friendly game, but it's really creepy, and it would definitely give a 4-year-old nightmares for sure.
No, I want to play it because I think it would terrify me. So.
Mateo, you think we're going to pass 1 million fast? Well, I appreciate the enthusiasm. That's exciting.
You guys could help them out.
It would be fun. Well, they're already subscribed. These guys are, like, all over it. But you could each get, like, 10 friends to come and subscribe, and then that would, you know,
I'm saying,
increase the channel by 380 today. Because there's 38 people currently watching right now.
How many?
38 currently watching right now. We've been live streaming for 44 minutes. These guys are awesome. Oh, I wanted to hit a penguin with the star and kill the penguin.
Did anyone put in any questions yet?
I don't know. I told them to email them or whatever, but... and I asked the mod, but how does mod work? Also, I would like to be one. I don't know quite how modding works. All I know is that over the course of time of us knowing Dr. Volk a little bit here and there and stuff, we're like, this is somebody we can trust to keep the chat family friendly too. So basically, it's a power play. Like, he can ban people from the chat if they're not being nice to other people or not helping us be the friendliest place on YouTube. Whoa, out. Jeremy Wilkins, my favorite Legend of Zelda game ever. I think it just crossed over into the Breath of the Wild today. I was saying because of E3 and the DLC that's coming out for it. And then just seeing like there's going to be another story that comes out in the winter or, later in the year. Yeah, Echo Cookie, it's true. Retro gaming, it's because generally it's not, people aren't searching for Mario Kart 64 playthrough, and if they are, they find, a much bigger channel that has played Mario Kart, We kind of took off recently because we've been playing Breath of the Wild. It's a newer game. So we're not a retro game channel. We love retro games, and so we still play them, and we're going to continue to do that. We also play... and you guys can coin this term from the basement. We play nostalgic games that are new but still make you feel nostalgic, like Shovel Knight, for example, is a great one. All right, what do you think? Battle?
Someone said just question.
Question. Yeah,
Answer.
What's your question, AMH Sammy? Do you guys know any programming languages? No. Okay. I know what they are, like... I know what HTML is. I know what C++ is, but I don't know how to speak them or code in them at all. Peter does, though. Peter is a computer programmer. So I don't know, but he does. Okay, let's do battle. Wait. Okay, hold on. Back. I'm backing up. Yeah, nostalgic. Isn't that awesome? Loved it. T-best in Galacity. Whoop, bam. Battle. Are you ready?
Someone just asked you a question.
Oh, what was the question?
What's your least why should favorite? I be close to God? They said they're Christian, but they're wondering why should I be close to God?
That's a good one. Well, if God is real, then it means that like he made everything and made people and stuff and like knows how we work and all that. It's kind of like if I designed a car and I knew the best way to keep that car healthy and run it and whatever, but I didn't maybe let's say I didn't make an owner's manual, and so you just had to figure it out by hanging around me. You'd probably want to figure out how the car worked by hanging around with me. So that's kind of why I think that. In Christianity, we believe that God did make an owner's manual. It's called the Bible, but yeah, it's a short and sweet answer to that. Do you agree?
Yeah. Because God has your best in mind.
Yeah. Can you do a randomizer on your channel like Zelda or Metroid? A randomizer. So I don't know what you mean. Today we're gonna play. Looks like we're playing Metroid, like that. Is that what you mean, the Impressionist? Least favorite Zelda. Okay. Yes, I've seen that question a few times now. Pizzatos. Pizzatos. My least favorite divine beast. That's a hard question.
What's a divine beast?
It's from Zelda Breath of the Wild. They're the temples, but they're big giants that you
go
inside first, giant robots, and you go inside of them. Let me think here. The camel, I got super lost in the camel. It took way too long. I got really, really turned around. But because of that, though, when I beat it, I felt like I'd really accomplished something, you know? Oh my gosh. Stupicide. That is very possible. In fact, in the infinite universes theorem, that is actually the truth in one of the universes. Yeah, Rick Sanchez apparently is God in an infinite number of universes, and we just reside in the universe that he created to power his mini fridge. Right. I love that episode, by the way. Made this universe, and then the tiny little people in that universe made their own tiny race of people that generate power for their mini fridges and stuff. And so then they just we have electricity, so we don't need to walk around on these treadmills anymore. Yeah. Have you seen that show yet, Ben?
I have not seen you.
What?
We both still have 3 balloons.
Oh,
really
I'm being careful. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. You're going down. Boom.
Ah.
Dude, I am unstoppable. Okay, I'm unstoppable. Zeta plays randomizer. I'll have to check that out, Dr. Volk. I don't have a least favorite, but the camel was harder than all of them. We just happened to see the last one I did, so that'll have to take the cake. I love the challenge. Yeah, I would agree with you there. I think least favorite, as far as creativity and whatnot, the salamander was kind of it was interesting, but it was just, you're just sort of tipping it back and forth. It wasn't the camera was crazy or spinning things around and making electricity get all connected, and just the puzzle challenge was really, really well done. I'm not going to fall for that bomb, Ben. Not falling for it. What is my favorite memory? Probably my wedding day. How about you, Ben? What's your favorite memory? And you can't say your wedding day now, because I took that one. I'm just kidding.
The day that my children were born.
Oh, that was good. That's a good answer. That's a good
fair.
answer. Hey, what are your guys' favorite memories? Down in the chat. Let us know. My church in America emphasizes being close with God, reading the Bible, praying often, but I have no motivation. How am I supposed to get that motivation? You know what? I would say, start doing that kind of stuff, but just, treat it like a relationship. It's kind of as you get to know somebody more, you find out if you like them and you want to hang out with them more.
I think it's a lot more simple than people than we make it to be.
Right.
When I just say, I'm going to read until I feel like I've got something out of it, then I'm going to be done. You won.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm definitely going to be saving these questions, by the way, guys. If you have questions about faith, God, Bible, or whatever, I'm going to submit them for our church, and then we can put them into the pot, basically.
I do have children, Dr. Volk. I have 2 children. I have Macy, she's 3, and she has my heart, and Jack, who is 1, and he beats me up.
He's awesome. They're both awesome. You have great kids.
I do have great kids.
Our kids are friends.
Yep.
Ben is my kid's godparent. Is one of my kid's godparents.
Yes.
Along with his wife, Anna. Funny little tidbit. Ben married a lady named Anna, and so their name together is Banana.
Banana.
Like a banana.
Yep.
Ave, I forgot your full channel name. The person who does our pixel art is me. I made our pixel art. I drew it literally pixel by pixel, and it was actually strangely very fun to do.
How do I get the...
Take that! Oh! Death from above! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just shot a whole bunch and then I dropped down. Okay. I do see my name in red there, Radar Mash. By the way, guys, yeah, if you're asking a question to me, it does help to put at the basement in there, because then it turns orange on my screen so I can see it better. If you're asking a question or talking to each other in the chat, which I highly recommend because you are all awesome in the basement, you can not do the thing where you at the basement or whatever. But, yeah. And if you want to be super awesome, Stupicide, and there's another guy, I can't remember his name right now. You can do a super chat, which is you donate an amount of money or something. I've actually never done a super chat myself, but you can donate like $1 or a couple dollars or something like that, and then your chat shows up like super big and bright and orange. and stuff.
Oh.
And then the money you donate actually goes straight to our channel. It doesn't like get cut at all by YouTube. It just goes straight to us. So if you like us and you want to donate money instead of us doing a Patreon, you can just do Super Chat or whatever. And you guys are super awesome. So for super chatting. And just so you know, Stupicide, I put that money aside. You super chatted $5 so I could get a new controller, and I put that money aside so that way I could get a new controller. Oh, you tricked me with the bomb! Oh no, you do not. Oh, you psyched yourself out and you fell down.
I did.
So if you're just joining us in the playthrough here, I'm Peach and Ben is Toad. Oh, you got pwned by a shell. And, oh yes! I didn't know. Oh my gosh. Latest episode on the thumbnail, you put a 7 instead of a 6.
How old are you?
In Breath of the Wild, maybe you know what? I might have messed that up, Impressionist. I'll have to check that out. I'm 30. Ben is 26.
3.
I keep forgetting how young you are.
Do you guys remember the Mario with Portals game?
Yes, I tried that out, Jack Attack MLP, and I'm working on
Is it
figuring out
Portals
a
and
good
Mario
time
mixed?
to. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's like Mario, like the original Mario, except you can have a portal gun. Peter and I definitely are going to try it out at some point. We just got to find a good space to put it in our normal rotation. We might do a couple episodes of it here or there. It's really, really fun, though. Thank you for recommending that, Jack Attack. If you donate $10, can you be a moderator? I don't want to do it that way, just because I would just rather build trust the old-fashioned way by getting to know you, by seeing the comments and that kind of stuff. And
Gotcha.
that'd be kind of lame of me too, to just award people who hadn't gave money to be moderators. But how do you super chat? I think there's like a $sign somewhere. Stupicide knows how. Yeah, about that. I need that $5 back. I don't know. Can I super chat your channel sometime? Maybe Stupicide. Or you just turn it right back around. Yeah, you press the $sign, and then I think you have to set up an account or whatever. But that once you've done it one time, super chatting on other channels and stuff is all automatic, so you can do it whenever you want, and you can choose or whatever. That is a really great question, Echo Cookie. Thank you for that question. I will submit that to our church stuff. It was, God wants us to make the decision to take him into our lives, but hasn't sent any messages directly. Why not? And then the rest got buried. But I'm definitely going to save that. So thank you for sending that in. That's a really good question. How often do you stream? Is there a schedule? As far as streaming goes, we haven't set a schedule yet for the live streaming. Did I just see Mr. A Game pop in? Because he's from Australia and he's awesome. And I would really like to hear his thoughts on the Nintendo E3 press conference today.
Oh, you're lucky.
I know, I'm just spinning around in circles and answering questions. Back with the question. Do you guys like comics? Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
I only like DC comics because of Watchmen. But that's the only comic I've read besides Scott Pilgrim. So. Hey, what's up, Mr. A Game? Dude, I'm just loving your Mario Kart 8 Deluxe series. Oh gosh, oh man, I got destroyed. So, Mr. A, this is Ben. He's a buddy of me and Peter's.
Hi.
Peter's out of town today, so I've invited Ben over to my basement to do a live stream session. If you guys want to see Mr. A Game on our channel, we actually did a collaboration where we raced through Mario. We raced through some Mario Maker levels to see who get through, and that turned out really, really good. It was a lot of work, but it was super fun to make that video collaboration with him. And then also we played Super Smash Bros. On the channel, and we tried Vegemite for the first time on the channel, and it was very.
Dan here?
Dan Peters?
Yeah.
No, I have a friend who's from Australia who lives right near in town here, but I think he's from I can't remember. I think he's from Sydney or some really stereotypical place. Did I pick this level again? I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll just.
No, you won't. Not in this level. Haha. Mr. A Game says hi, Ben. Oh. Oh.
Hi, Mr. A Game. I feel like you're better friends with these guys than you are with me.
No. They don't know all my dirty, dirty secrets, but you do.
Like.
Oh, cool. That would be super fun, Mr. A Game. I would love that. Logan. That is a good.
That's a
good
movie.
comic. And yeah, it was a really good movie too.
I haven't seen it yet.
Where did you go? Where'd you go? Come back here. Oh yeah. That's right. Take it. Oh.
I feel like I'm just setting traps for myself everywhere.
I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you and you're gonna get it. Have you guys been on missionary trips? Sally Breck asks.
I've never been on a missions trip.
I
was scheduled to go on one, and something was not going good in Mexico, and we were advised to not be there. I got hit by my own little turtle shell.
That's what you get. That's what you get for not going on a missions
That's
trip.
a hard win. For not loving Jesus.
My brother is a full-time missionary in Malaysia.
I would love to go on
He's
one,
actually
though.
coming. He's coming home in a little bit. But I am not a world missionary, but I consider myself a missionary here in America. What church do you go to? Lee Summit Methodist Church. Impressionist, I can't remember where you're from. I can't remember if you said you're from Minnesota, though.
I know. I want to go on one really bad.
You gotta man up, Kaz says.
I know.
Kaz.
You want to go?
Kaz went to the crossing a long time ago.
Maybe me and you and Kaj should go on a missions trip.
Okay, skyscraper guys, this is happening.
Can you say
my YouTube name properly? How about Amsami?
Wait, don't play yet. Don't play yet.
Okay. I can't say it. AMH Sam.
Masami.
Masami?
I think the A is silent. Masami.
Okay. I mean, if you're born in Egypt, I have no idea how Egyptian names are pronounced. Oh, I should go back to my spot. Yeah.
No.
Did that work?
No, you.
We'll find out in a second. Okay.
What work?
I don't know if we pronounced it correctly, but we tried anyway.
Come here. Hey, come here.
Whoa.
Come here.
Suggest you do. Gone on so many Japan.
Oh!
That was awesome. That was awesome. I dropped a banana, but it didn't get you. But
I got myself.
You got yourself. Maybe it'll get you twice. Sometimes that happens.
Our church goes on mission trips to Haiti. I just fell again. Like once a year, and I would really love to go on one of those trips.
Yeah.
I haven't even considered it since my kids were born.
It does present a new challenge.
When my kids get a little bit older, and like my wife and I can leave them with somebody, and they're not worried about like nap schedules and stuff like that, that'll be a ton easier.
Green Potatoes asks if we've ever been to another country and which one.
I have been to Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico,
Canada, Mexico.
Well, okay, when I say Puerto Rico, that makes me sound a lot cooler. I was on a Caribbean cruise, so I went to a lot of different countries there, but that's kind of cheating. And we went to Israel.
Yeah, yep, we went to Israel this last January.
Yeah, we went to Israel, and so other than the greater North America...
I'm gonna get you. I'm coming up behind you.
Why did I
Better
just...
watch out. Oh, yeah!
Why did I just throw it?
Woohoo! Not the sharpest tool in the shed. The world was gonna roll me. Okay. Let's do it. She was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Well...
Oh, you're supposed to keep going. You just stopped.
Well, I can't lose this game.
That's a good question. The first game I ever played? Okay, wait. I'm assuming video game. So, because I would say, like, Peekaboo was probably the first game I ever played. Peekaboo. If you don't know what peekaboo is because you're from a different country and you don't know what that is, leave that in the chat section. I'm curious.
We'll teach you.
The first video game I ever played was a game called... Oh, man. I want to say it was a Nintendo game, but at the same time, we had like this old computer with like a yellow screen. Oh, man! I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, and... ready? Bam! 2! No, I just hit you twice with red shells, bro. Do you even red shell, bro?
Apparently not.
Okay. But the first game I ever played, I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm pretty sure it was the original Mario. Like, Mario Bros. On the NES. It may... Because I don't think my brother didn't let me play Zelda until I was a little older. And one time I stepped on his cartridge, and it made his game save get lost. Because, like, it wasn't super... the cartridges weren't super secure back then when it comes to this. Do you like jazz?
Jazz is stupid.
I like jazz.
You like jazz.
I think jazz is genius.
Stupid.
Well, there's good jazz and there's bad jazz.
That's true.
That's for sure.
There's some jazz that...
Like, I'm going to go ahead and say if anybody really... Just for fun, what's a peekaboo? Is it related to Pikachu?
Who said
The
that?
real video game is Zelda Twilight Princess. Zelda Twilight Princess was your first game ever?
What?
Wow.
Are you 3?
How long will the stream need to be? I need to do homework, but I need to get to my 39. Man, I don't know. The stream, I feel like we're probably going to be going for... I'm still going to be going for a while. Do you need to take off at any point?
I just got a text from my wife, but it might have been something like...
The kids
Taco
are...
Bell or something.
Okay, so like 1 a.m. Just kidding.
Viva Mas.
But would you smooch a ghost?
A
No.
ghost or a goat?
A ghost. I would not smooch a ghost.
Ghost?
Kenai, what's up? See you later.
Oh.
Just stopped by to say hi, but I'm glad that you stopped by to say hi. Bye, guy.
Kenai.
Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Pokemon, wow, your first game? How? Like, did you wait all the way until you could read to play games?
Did you wait?
Or did you just, like, not read to play? Because Pokemon's a hard game to play if you can't read. Whoa!
Gotcha.
I just got destroyed. Oh, man. Summer homework. Welcome to high school. What's the text say?
Just let me know when you're coming home.
Cool.
I live 2 minutes away.
Cool. Well, let's do the double-decker again. Let's do it. Sonic
I put
Advance.
B-movie on at school last week, and everyone loved it. What school do you go to?
Mr. A-Game is a teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a teacher. That's why he's Mr. A-Game. And then at the end of every video, he's like, remember to bring your A-Game, kids.
Is he from Australia?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, good day, mate.
It's good. His sweet ass is pretty good.
Sweet ass,
Pretty
bro.
good Australian accent there. Or no. Are we going to do this? Are we really going to embarrass ourselves in front of a real Australian?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Tell a story about your childhood.
So
Tell the story about...
When I was just a little kid. No, that's New Zealand. If you say kid, but like could,
You're getting really bit at
then
it.
it's
Tell the story.
when I was a little kid.
Tell the story
What?
about
This is bad.
the lemon juice. Your brother Ken.
All right, so my brother was really like to drink Mountain Dew, and when I was like 5 years old, I
He was
looked at him and I was
babysitting
like,
you, right?
"Hey, yeah." My brother was babysitting, and I opened the refrigerator, and I saw this bottle, like a green bottle of juice, in the fridge,
Yeah.
and I was thinking to myself, "That's soda. It's pop." You know, I don't think in Australia they say pop, so it's just soda.
It's soda pop.
Oh, bananas!
Bananas. Bananas.
I know, he's got a star. Get out of here. No, you don't do it. No.
I didn't even know I hit a star until you told me.
But,
Don't
hey,
do it.
Mr. iGame's complimenting our accent. That's good.
It's not bad.
Yeah. But, oh! Good. Bam. Anyway, I'm going to finish my story in an American Minnesotan accent. So my brother, I was like, I want that juice. And I was like 5 years old. I want that pop. And he's like, it's not pop. because it was lemon juice, but it like came in like a liter bottle. It was green, and so I wanted the lemon juice, but he wouldn't give me the pop. I wanted the pop, he wouldn't give it to me. I was like, give me the pop. I know it's pop. He's like, fine. So he poured me a glass of straight lemon juice, and I drank it, and it was awful, and I was just a little cut, and now, and now I'm just gonna live with the consequences. No! Hey, mate. That was good.
Hey, mate.
I'm planning for in the future, I'm gonna rickroll the whole school. Never gonna give you up. Never. You could dress up as Rick Astley and you could go to school and be like,
it's your cousin, Marvin.
Marvin Barry. Marvin Astley. I think I found that new sound you're looking for.
Marvin
Listen
Astley.
to this. Never gonna give you up. It might be kind of. It's an oldie where I come from, but your kids are gonna love it. No, get out of here! I only have one balloon.
One balloon.
I only got one balloon.
I only have one balloon. You sound like Buzz Killington.
Oh, you traps everywhere! Get out of here with the traps. The trap question mark blocks. Do they? Whoa, hold on a minute. The trap question mark blocks. I don't think I've seen that as an item in a Mario Kart game in a long time. Do they just not do it anymore? A-Game knows the answer. He's like a pro Mario Kart player.
He says his own name like iGame.
iGame. Yep.
iGame.
He's like, remember to bring your iGame, kids.
And don't forget.
Oh! You guys, if you haven't subscribed to Mr. A-Game, seriously, you need to do that. He's just... His channel is such high quality. It's really... It's just... You're just... silly if you aren't subscribed. What game are we playing after Twilight Princess? When Twilight Princess is done, we're probably going to let Breath of the Wild take its place for a little bit. The amount of videos that we're putting out right now is not quite sustainable to always have that many coming, but...
Someone is really eager to ask you if you've seen the movie Logan.
Yes,
Someone's
I did
asked
see...
you like 10 times.
I'm sorry, yeah, sometimes I miss the comments, guys. I'm trying to also destroy Ben in Mario Kart, so...
Failing miserably, of course. Oh,
as you fall down the hole! Yeah!
Why does it take so long to
In
fall
Mario Kart Air, there are fake item boxes. Awesome, thank you. That's what I wanted to know. And now there's Battle Mode in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which A-Game has been playing on his channel.
Where are you at?
Oh! Take that! Oh,
come here. Get over here. Come here, boy.
Nobody deserves to get bullied, except for bullies. Bullies should bully bullies, and then bullies would know how it feels to be bullied. But they probably have been bullied. That's probably why they bully. Maybe they were bullied by their parents or their uncle, and now they're just taking it out on you.
Quote, a bully.
The bully. Bam!
Billy the bully.
Billy Bob, Bully Bob. Oh yeah, dodgy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So rather than bad words, what was so bad about Logan? It was like super gory.
It was gory.
Yeah, it was really intense. Like,
I still want to see it.
For like a parent, I'm pretty lax about what my kids watch. As long as I'm watching it with them, you know? Like, I know a lot of parents would not agree with what I'm about to say, but my 7-year-old and my 4-year-old watched The Matrix with me and Lisa and my wife. It's a rated R movie, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe it's PG-13. No, I think it's R.
It could be worse though.
But I mean, like when you know the really intense parts are coming up, you say cover your eyes and that kind of stuff or whatever.
Is the original RoboCop gory?
Yes.
Isn't that the one where the guy falls into acid?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No. In the beginning of RoboCop, a robot like shoots all of his limbs off, and like you see like all of like his blood and gore and stuff, and then they have to rebuild it. Like it's gory in the beginning, but it doesn't. I feel like the gore is kind of over at that point. The funny thing, though, about RoboCop, my mom recorded it when I was just a little kid. And we had it, and I didn't think it was a gory or a bad movie at all, like a bad movie, like an intense movie for kids, because she recorded off TV, so it was edited for TV. Oh! Yeah, take this! Yes! Haha! Oh no! Give me!
No for here.
No!
Come on!
Yes! I got it! You guys, did you see that? Did you see that red shell miss? Should I get a GameCube? I really want to try Metroid Prime 1 and 2. You don't need a GameCube to play Metroid Prime 1 and 2. There's the Metroid Prime collection for the Wii. And I think you can get Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 kind of all as part of that. And they're good games. I mean, I really liked them. One summer, my brother and I played through all 1 and 2 together. That was a good time. It was a good time.
Good time.
Yeah, not happening, dude. You're not gonna get me. I'm like the gingerbread man. You can't catch me. Yes! Bam! Alien Covenant. Gory? I'm assuming it is.
The new one, I've heard it's the goriest.
I mean,
I still want to see that one too.
Yeah, you can also get GameCube games for the Wii. That's true. Yeah.
Is Metroid a boy or girl? Boy, right?
Metroid is my favorite robot. I really hope that that's a joke. I'm Sami. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right yet. But if it isn't a joke and you don't know, Metroids are the aliens that you fight in the game Metroid. And the main character's name is Samus, who is a girl.
Samus
but,
is a girl.
So what I like to explain it to people is like it's like the movie Alien. Sigourney Weaver is not called Alien. She's Sigourney Weaver.
It's like Zelda.
Alien is the bad guy. Or like the movie Jurassic Park. The main character's name is not Jurassic Park. The dinosaur's name is Jurassic Park.
No, it's not.
Blue Emerald, do you think I can watch Logan?
What are your parents?
Yeah, how old are you and what do your parents say? That's what I would always advise to somebody.
30.
I'm 30 and they said no.
I keep asking them.
Yeah, every parent is different, and depending on the kid too, like different kids can handle different types of stuff. So I mean, I always err on the side of, you know, what's the parent saying is a good idea for the specific kid. But
yeah,
I don't know if I'm high key dying RN.
I think you are high.
Oh, you're dying right now? Radar Mash, Anthony, I have every Nintendo console except GameCube. I get it for collector's purposes. Well, then, if you have every Nintendo console, then get a GameCube, man. What are you waiting for? It's great. But literally, the Wii made it completely useless to own a Wii GameCube if you don't already own one, other than collector purposes. So, can we play ActRaiser? That is a Super Nintendo game, yeah? Yeah, it is. I've never played it, and I don't think Peter has either, but I know it's one of the top-rated Super Nintendo games of all time, so that sounds like a great idea. Stupide's 32. Sami's 14. Isn't it weird how, like, when you start, like... Oh, like, this person that we've been talking to this whole time is actually 14 years old. You just, like, assume people are, like, your same age. Blue Emerald, 11 years old, I can see movies with gore and bad words. If you can see movies with gore and bad words and your parents don't care, then I'm sure you can watch Logan. But don't be like, hey, this guy on YouTube said I'm old enough to watch it. And then your parents won't let you watch The Basement anymore. I wasn't surprised that Logan was rated R. It was, like, really intense seeing people's limbs get cut off. And honestly, like, I was glad it was, because he's got swords out of his hands. Like, it should be a gory superhero. It's not like, you know, you shouldn't ever see a knife get stabbed into someone. But,
which is Lisa's favorite thing.
Oh. Blastoise Gaming, thank you. I really appreciate that really super nice comment that you just made. That was really, really encouraging. Thank you.
What do you say?
Are you guys gonna keep playing Mario Kart 64 or anything else too?
I don't know.
I mean, if you guys, if you want us to switch up games, we could play. You know what we could do? I happen to have Rogue Squadron, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Did you ever play that game?
Star Wars Battlefront. I played.
They're very different. Rogue Squadron's for the 64. It's like super polygony.
Oh. Wait,
Yeah.
64. I also played the one for the Super Nintendo, where you start on Tatooine as Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have that one sitting on the shelf right over there. Super Star Wars.
You're just trying to get me to look, aren't you?
Yep.
Well, it worked.
Hey-ya! Oh, I didn't get you there, dude.
How did I not get you?
Okay. Have you ever thought about playing Lego games? I have a bunch of them. My kids love Lego games. I think they're great too. We've definitely thought about it. The main reason we didn't is because they're not super nostalgic for us. But they're starting to do some really interesting things with Lego games. Like, I really wanted to play the Back to the Future episode from, what was it called, like Lego Universe or something like that, because I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. And yeah, more Mario Maker, says Stupicide. Mario Maker's great. Play some Breath of the Wild. So right now, just so you guys know, I don't have the capability to, oh, you won as your balloon went up, dude. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Let's play a Grand Prix. You cool with that? Playing a Grand Prix?
I don't know what that is.
Grand Prix is versus us and computers. So Mario
it's a race.
Grand Prix. Let's do 100cc. It's right in the middle. It's good. Dimensions. That's what it was. Thank you, Matt Stramp. Lego Dimensions. Yes.
Blue Emerald. Ted, my birthday's on November 17th. Can I get a shout out on that day?
If I can remember, keep reminding us. We will try our best.
Congratulations, Sir Ben. Thank you, Dr. Volk.
For winning?
It's my
Yeah,
life
that was
accomplishment.
really... Look at them blink, you guys. They're blinking at like super crazy fast
They're
speed.
tweaking. Okay.
Lego Universe was an MMO? What? Oh, interesting. Wario, you guys are one of the best channels I subscribe to. Well, thank you, Ouija Smasher Osh. Let's do the Mushroom Cup. This will be good. A really good music, be more chill, but by the way, it's not for children.
What's not?
I don't know. It must have been a response to an earlier
Oh,
comment. Oh,
you
yeah.
knocked everybody
I
out.
did. I just destroyed them all.
I did too.
Hey-ya! Oh, no,
Oh.
I landed in the sand trap.
That's what you get for
Mushroom
trying to be-
time, mushroom time. Ever need a reason, never need a rhyme. Mushroom time, dude, mushroom time. Bam. That's the way to get ahead in life. Golden mushroom.
Mushrooms.
That's what Mario does.
Yeah, it's
Don't do
weird.
drugs, kids. Okay. Sonic 2 Game Gear OST. I remember, oh my gosh, that's really interesting that you mentioned that game, Dr. Volk, because today when they announced the Metroid Return of Samus game for the 3DS, I got all of a sudden transported to memories of playing Metroid 2 Return of Samus on a tour bus when I was in a choir growing up. And I played through the whole game in Canada. I beat the game in Canada. Meanwhile, my tour buddy, he sat next to me. He was in the choir with me or whatever. He was playing. He had a Game Gear, and I was so jealous because it had a backlit screen. And oh my gosh, I am a Matt Pat fan. Did I just make a Matt Pat reference, Stupicide? I probably, maybe I did. I do, but who isn't though? Dude, game theorists, incredible. You watch Game Theory, right, Ben?
Nope.
Come on.
What?
But
what?
that's just a theory, a game theory. No? Oh my gosh, he goes in, does mathematical equations and stuff to figure out how tall Mario is in real life.
What?
Yeah. And then
How
he
tall
figures
is
out,
he?
he did a whole episode once, for example, he did a whole episode once on if bullet bills could actually kill you. And he did all the math, he figured out what the material is made out of, and figured all of the Newtonian functions and blah blah blah. I'm making up mathematic sounds right now. But he basically said it's the equivalent of somebody running into you with a hover round. And it was just like hilarious.
Dun dun dun
Dun dun dun dun dun.
dun dun dun.
Let's see. New to the basement. Hey, well, I'm glad you're. I'm so glad that you're here, Sami. Okay.
Are we saying it right though?
Ted is a Matt Pat fan. Yeah, we still don't know if we're saying it right. High five. Iframes? What are those? Yes, iframes are the best. Okay.
Was Logan inappropriate? He's really.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you'll have to just look on like Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. Maybe they'll tell you all those
Focus
gory
on
details.
the family.
Focus on your own family.
Ooh.
Dr. Dobson, you and me and my dad had an awkward conversation about a special time in a young man's life.
What?
It's something Peter said once on the channel, and it was hilarious. Let's see. Invincibility frames, yes, they are the bomb. All right. Do a Nuzlocke on the channel. What's it? Oh, I've heard of Nuzlocke. I can't remember what it is, though. Hey, Ted, what's your favorite Legend of Zelda weapon besides the Master Sword? Oh, that's a really interesting question. My favorite Legend of Zelda weapon besides the Master Sword? The Magic Sword? Because it's the best sword in the original Legend of Zelda. Cool point for me. But, I don't know, I'd probably say, like, if you're not counting just, like, the swords, you know, the cool swords, I would say probably...
The stick.
No, I would say, like, the silver arrow from the original Zelda. Like, when you get that and you need that and it's the final hit to kill Ganon, it just feels so good to shoot that silver arrow right into his corny 8-bit face. Soup ladle. Yes, Mateo. The soup ladle is great. The only beef I have with Breath of the Wild, I wish that they had a stupid weapon that was just, like, completely unbreakable. Like, it would be so much fun to go in and kill Ganon with, like, the dumbest weapon ever. But the problem is you bring a stick in to kill Ganon, and it breaks in, like, 2 hits, and then the fun is over. Shadow of Colossus. Yes. Shadow of Colossus. I did get the HD remaster, and I have it. And we were about to play it, and then the Nintendo Switch got announced. And so everything, like, totally... What'd you say, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
Pepper Jack. Well, it depends. What's it going on?
I don't know.
By itself?
Oh, it's true. If I was going to eat cheese by itself, I think I'd choose a nice smoked Gouda.
I'd choose string cheese. Whatever that one is.
That's mozzarella. It's really good, though.
Deep fried mozzarella string cheese.
Oh, yeah, cheese curds.
No,
State Fair cheese
mozzarella
curds.
sticks.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite kind of cheese, like on something, I tend to go with pepper jack. I had my dinner today was pepper jack and jalapeno burgers.
Ooh, dude, that sounds really good.
The pepper jack and the jalapenos were like in the burger.
Oh. Nuzlocke is the first Pokemon you find in a new area must be caught. Only one per new area. When a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you have to release it. That sounds awesome!
It's more real.
Yeah, that sounds like super hardcore Pokemon style. That sounds fun. I would be worried that it would be, like, really, really hard. So you can only catch one Pokemon per new area, and if a Pokemon dies, it's gone forever, basically.
If it faints.
Come on! Oh, I didn't make it into the... Oh, there's a secret tunnel. I didn't make it.
That makes sense, though, because, like, every time Ash, you know, if a Pokemon was having a hard time, there'd be that really big crying scene where he had, like, the 4-foot-long teardrop. And he'd let him go.
No, he only let a couple Pokemon go. Like, he let his Butterfree go. Oh, get ready, dude. I'm about to, like, cut so much off of this final lap. Ain't nobody gonna hold me back.
You can't hold me
I'm Santa
back.
Claus.
You can't
hold me back. You guys have a hacked version of Breath of the Wild? I wish. Whoa. But no, we do not. Alas, we do not have a hacked version of Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Boom. First place now. Went from 4th to 1st. Oh, but Yoshi is somehow in front of me and invisible? Oh, no! Ooh. How did Yoshi, like, ghosted in front of me or something weird? That was messed up, man. I still tear up over Butterfree, saddest anime betrayal of all time. He like evolved that Pokemon so fast. It's like 2 episodes and his Caterpie went from Caterpie to Metapod to Butterfree.
Oh, with the colors.
Nothing. If they're just blinking like crazy because it's like the end of a race. Was that the last race in that? Oh, we got this one, and then this is the end of this one. Hashtag can't hold Santa back. Yes, let's make it a thing, guys.
I wish they knew what that was.
Yeah, a long time ago. Actually,
we were making a Christmas wrap.
Hold on. They can see it after this. So, you guys...
It was never in it.
No, I know, it wasn't in it, but like we can talk about it, though. Yeah. So, Ben and I have made... numerous YouTube videos in the past, and... But with our church, and one of the things that we did was an epic rap battle of Christmas between the Grinch and Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge, about like who was more evil.
I was the Grinch.
Ben was the Grinch, and a friend of ours, Drew, who's also appeared on the channel playing a game.
Yeah, he's been here.
Well, not this basement, but yeah.
No, this is.
He's been in.
Here is the basement.
The internet, the basement. Yeah. He's been to the internet, the basement. Ooh, take that, everybody! You're all lightning bolt babies. Anyway, we made this epic rap battle of Christmas, Scrooge versus Grinch, and it's got like 3.5 million views, I think.
I was just gonna. That's what I was looking on YouTube before we started.
That you were trying to see how many views it had.
Yeah, it's at like.
Train!
Either almost 3 or almost 4.
Yeah, it's getting close to 4 million views, I think, right now. But anyway. And I made a cameo appearance at the end as Santa Claus.
Santa won the rap battle. That was the point.
Yeah, the idea is like Santa comes in, he's like, I'm so hardcore and you guys are just wimps or whatever. And it was fun or whatever. It got a ton of views.
Epic rap battles of Christmas.
But while we were, or you can just type in Scrooge versus Grinch, you'll find it. It'll be the first thing.
Yep.
Hey, actually, Dr. Volk. If you want to provide the link, or somebody, if you want to go and find it in a new tab or something, and provide the link for everybody, it will be for your viewing pleasure. It's quite great. It's quite awesome.
Come on.
And then the next year we made another Christmas. Well, the year before that we made a Christmas wrap too.
That was like
and
a
the
third
year
one.
after that we made one where Santa was like escaping prison, and I think it was while we were filming that one that we came up with that. I'm Santa Claus. You can't hold me back, because it was like
every line wanted to.
When we were trying we were trying to rap, and like that kept on being the rhyme that wanted to happen. You got first place, dude. I got 6th, actually 5th. Bam, 5th place. That's gonna hurt my overall rank in this whole Grand Prix. When you evolve a Pokemon, it loses its memories? That's horrible! What's your favorite Legend of Zelda shield besides the Hylian shield? The Mirror Shield from A Link to the Past. I thought that was a weird question at first, but now I realize that was actually kind of a cool question. Oh, that's right. It's balloon time, balloon popping time. Who won? I don't even know.
Not me. This makes me want to play 64.
This channel is weird. How did I get here? I don't know, man. But you're welcome. I'm glad you're here, Mr. Bleach.
Mr. Bleach.
Oh, I got first place because I'm in the middle. Even though I got 5th place in the last race. There we go. And that's just the order of life right there. Peach, Wario, Luigi. That's
Adults playing Mario Kart. I am old. You're watching it.
Well, wait. 38. That's not much older than us.
That's much older than me.
So this channel is usually me and Peter.
I'm a sub
playing
today.
Games. He's a sub today because Peter's out of town. And Peter's 36. Yeah, right. Adults. Just because I don't use quotation marks properly. Air quotations properly.
3.8 million views.
Awesome. 3.8. That's almost 4.
It's almost 4.
Okay.
That fish
Let's
dough.
do another. Are you down for one more Grand Prix in a different set of races? Cool.
I'm down for anything.
I'm down with the sickness. I'm gonna keep being Peach because someone told me to be Peach earlier. I usually am Yoshi, but I'm kind of actually enjoying being Peach. She's got good handling.
I'm reading.
Who are you gonna be?
Who am I gonna be? Oh, I'm so sorry. Donkey.
Mateo's 14. You guys can do better than this. What do you mean?
Okay. Thanks. I don't think I can. I'm just the sub. Give me a break. This was actually my choice to play Mario Kart because I didn't want to choose a really hard game that they could actually do well.
I wanted to play a game that I could focus a lot more on engaging with the comments and chat a little bit better rather than just focusing on the game and I'm quiet and everybody's just having to talk to each other. Although that's fun. It's also fun when the video game players talk to you guys.
Mario Kart's great.
Well, there's newer games to play, I suppose, and that kind of deal. But mad, not and. What I'm saying is I need to go back to school. Oh. I'm a little confused, Mr. Bleach, but that's okay. I'm used to it. I'm used to being confused. I'm asking a lot of questions before. Legend of Zelda. Why are you asking all these questions about Legend of Zelda items? Favorite Legend of Zelda bow? Probably the light bow, I guess. Oh. What's your favorite cookie? That's a good question.
That's a good question. That's
a good movie.
Oh man, my favorite cookie. That's a really. No one knows what a Carly cookie is.
A what?
Carly cookie.
A Carly cookie?
They don't know what a Carly cookie is.
Well, it's a chocolate chip cookie, but
made by.
It's
Carly.
the kind of chocolate chip cookie though that has caused wars and has ended marriages and friendships. If there's one left,
it's never.
It's
caused
a fight
war.
waiting to happen.
It's never ended marriage. It's only caused love in any room that it's in.
It's true. Okay, it's like there's a friend of ours that makes chocolate chip cookies, and they're just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, specifics excluded, like not different types of people.
What's your favorite Legend of Zelda long shot?
Just the long shot?
Yes. What's your? That's right. You played Ocarina of Time. I was gonna say you know that item.
Yep.
I'm impressed.
You're impressed?
Comments. Lol. Hey, Toon Link, what's up? Oh, Mario Fan Gamer 1212. I'm new here. I'm old here. For the first Nuzlocke you do, I recommend red or platinum. That sounds really fun. That might become a live series, doing a Nuzlocke. Because you can play it, for a few hours at a time or whatever. Oh!
I'm done reading comments. I'm in 7th place. I didn't know there were 7 people playing.
I think it's 8 total, so you're not all the way in the back.
That means someone's just watching.
Yeah,
it's
we're Yep, it's the friendliest place on YouTube. We're trying to be friendly with each other and, whatever. And I do have some moderators hanging out with us. If you don't want to follow the rules, then you'll probably get banned.
Someone not playing nice?
Yeah. Yep. Trying to be kid-friendly anyway. Of course, if the kids are young enough, they can't read anyway, but still.
Well, now I'm
Mario Fan Gamer 1212. We're not a horror game channel. We play games in the basement. The idea is, you're done from a long day at work, and you get home and you're just like, man, I just want to go play some Breath of the Wild. Where is that? That's in the basement. That's in your little place. You got your entertainment center, and it's nice and cool down there. The sun's not too hot. The air conditioning's nice and chill. You go over to your little mini fridge, and you open it up, and there's Mountain Dew in there. And you take a couple Mountain Dews out, and you crack them open. You just sip on the Mountain Dew. You play some Breath of the Wild, and you think to yourself, man, I love being in the basement. That's the whole idea. That's the point. That's the point of the basement. That's why you're here.
That was well done.
Thank you. I just made it all up. We are a horror channel. I'm kidding. No, we're not.
Is that a common misconception that you guys...
Wait. Mario Fan Gamer 1212, why did you change your name and picture? You're Sami now. You're a different person. That's interesting. Hey, yeah, good clean fun so we can get stuff done. That used to be our old slogan. We thought it would be really like a cool like niche to have, so like we could like people could listen to us while they're driving to work, or they could watch while they do the dishes, or like work on the car or whatever. That's how I like to enjoy the basement. I actually listen to our own channel, and I have a good chuckle now and again while I'm like working on something in the garage or whatever. But jacked up on the Mountain Dew, the good old Mountain Dew. You're an amazing channel. I just subscribed with my second channel. Yay! I used to have a basement setup. Oh, what happened? Did you lose your basement or did you lose the setup? All right, you ready? You ready for another race? It was a good catchphrase, but we realized that... Oh!
Just a donkey.
We realized that...
Wait, why is it called Donkey Kong?
We really liked it when people were engaging with the comments and stuff, too, so it wasn't always about just turn it on and then go do something else. We really liked seeing when you guys comment and stuff, too, so we want it to be about being friendly, which is, you know, that's generally who we are. We're pretty friendly people, me and Peter.
Not that
No, Ben's a total jerk. But he's putting on a mask. Don't we all wear masks? Ah!
Why is it called Donkey Kong if he's a gorilla?
Gorillas aren't donkeys. I don't understand.
That was a real question.
Dude, you are slaying, dude. You're like way in the front. He turns out to be a dad, so yay. Whoa.
Who turns out to be a dad?
Oh, I don't know. While I work in the garage, what a dad thing to say. It's true, though. Actually, you know what? Recently, I just got a garage for the first time, so I'm enjoying doing stuff in there. But I've had 2 projects in the garage. One was building my entertainment center, which I am now using, which I love. And the other project was, oh, I got a blue shell and just hit the wall. Don't you hate that? You get a good item and you just lose it. Lightning! Wake up with lightning!
Lightning bolt!
Hey, Catcraft Boom. I thought so too. I was watching it again later and I was laughing my butt off with like all the ways we died, and then oh, it was just good. It was good getting into the castle, and oh, and then I had to sing all those times I died because that was part of the challenge. Is if you die, you have to sing a song. Well, blue shell time. Look out, Donkey Kong. You're going down. If I just focus on racing and not on the comments, I might win, but I care more about you guys than that. 8 or so retro consoles hooked up in there now. Oh! Oh! Oh, penguined twice? Wow. I don't have a Pro Controller on the Switch, but I think I might get one at some point, especially... I don't know, but I really do like playing with 2 Joy-Cons. Like, it's quite fun. But being able to play some games... I think I'm going to get another set of Joy-Cons before I get a Pro Controller. Thanks, Catcraft Boom. Those songs were fun to make up on the spot, off the top of my head. Can you guys compare the Twilight Princess Zora Gorons and Sheikah versus Breath of the Wild Zora Gorons and Sheikah? Like, make a video where we kind of, like, combine all of them and stuff? Not quite the sort of channel we are, in that we tend to mostly play games and just, like, chat and talk and stuff. Every once in a while we'll do like a highly edited video, but right now we've basically been focusing on those funny moments Zelda videos. Woo. It's true, every once in a while Peter will pop in. I think he's like actually out of the range of internet though, so like even if he wanted to check in on this live stream, he would not be able to.
Where's he at?
Do we have a P.O. box and or a Discord? You know, I was thinking it might be about time to get a P.O. box, because like getting fan mail and like stuff like that might be really, really fun. and we would totally open that up on the channel and stuff. So maybe we should. If you think we should get a P.O. box, leave a comment below. And if you really think we should get a P.O. box, do a super chat for like $3, and that'll pay for the P.O. box for like a year, because they're super cheap, aren't they?
I've never owned a P.O. box.
Has anybody on there done a P.O. box? I would recite that first song, but Ted copyrighted it. It's true. Actually, because of the nature of the fact that I improvised it on the internet, on YouTube, it was automatically copyrighted as my own content. Yes. If I make up a song on YouTube,
really,
it is technically
so
my song.
Coldplay
And it's
couldn't
defendable.
take that song and say
It was theirs, because I could defend it and say like, no, this song was created earlier, an earlier date on YouTube.
the date stamped on YouTube.
Yeah, but now
So
the
I
thing is,
I couldn't go on there and sing Viva La Vida and say I made it up.
well, no, because they would know you're a stupid liar. You stupid liar. Get a P.O. box, but not a B.O. box. You know that if you trail somebody, you get a boost from the air, from the wind stream?
Yeah, what's the word called?
Slipstream
It's in
or
real
something.
life, you can do that. Mine is semi. It's illegal.
What, really? It's not illegal. Oh, if you're too close.
Yeah, no, it's a real thing you can do. Is like
You save a ton of money on your car insurance by switching to Geico. I've done that every once in a while. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow to a few people at church, at work. I'm just going to like go into their office and be like, hey, I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. And then
anybody use Geico? I've never met anybody who uses Geico.
They just like their commercials. Yeah, do people... I kind of, like, I feel like their commercials are really funny, but it kind of makes you not take them seriously as an insurance company.
They don't actually have a company anymore. They just do the commercials.
Somebody just pays us to make these commercials, so we just keep doing it. There's some, like, super rich gecko somewhere just, like, counting dollar bills, and he's like, that's right, just bring in the money. Bring it in. I want to give you money, but I turned 12 on June 26th. Keep your money. If you're 12 years old, keep that money. Use it to buy a drum set or a guitar.
Use it to start saving up for a car.
That's true.
You're going to need to start
15
saving
minutes
up
can
now.
save you 15% or more. Yes, this is gonna be on the channel after we're done streaming. I mean, it's a long video. We'll probably cut it off at 2 hours, so in about 15 minutes we'll end the stream. But
I've
yeah,
been playing for that long.
yeah, we really have. $6.66 a month here in Toronto. Oh wow! So PO boxes aren't super cheap, but
$6.66 a month?
for a PO box. But people can mail you stuff though.
Oh, good.
And they don't know your like actual address. Like that's why people don't do that. Like, you know, if we wanted to have a basement meetup, we'd probably not give people our addresses in case there's like a really creepy person out there who's like over-attached girlfriend. They're all like,
Canada has summer. You do look like her.
I know. I'm a dank meme in real life.
Yeah, he is over-attached girlfriend. I have
That's my
both
claim to fame.
a drum set and guitar.
Hey, really? That's great.
That's
Save for driver's ed. I'm 16 and I don't even have the money for it. Driver's ed is super expensive. I save money by driving around in Mario Kart go-karts.
Sir Ben, just got a curiosity. What is your eye color?
And what is your favorite Mario Kart 64 course? Just out of curiosity. What color are your eyes?
Hazel is what my ID says.
What does that mean? Is that like the
Green brown.
green brown?
In my favorite Mario 64 course, I really like Rainbow Road.
Just out of curiosity.
Just out of curiosity, same goes to you. Is that Dr. Volk?
Ted's married, yes. Oh gosh, I'm reading the comments. I'm in a wall corner.
I am too. I'm not reading the comments.
What's your excuse? Oh,
Donkey Kong's very top heavy.
Can we do a TBT and bring back the Oregon Trail series? You know what? Peter and I talked about that, like possibly making that our 10,000 subscriber thing. But we figured writing a song would be funnier, or writing a parody song would be better. But we loved playing Oregon Trail. Like, it was super fun, and especially because we could name it after subscribers and stuff. Yeah. By the way, you guys can, like, vote for stuff you want to see happen on the channel. And you can also, like, you can make your votes count more with things like Super Chat or, like, fan art or that kind of stuff. Because, like, honestly, like, Dr. Volk made fan art of me and Peter, and it was, like, one of the coolest things ever. And now he's, like, if he's like, hey, you should try to play this game, we're probably going to take his opinion way more seriously because we know he's, like,
he's a faithful, he's a loyal participant.
Yeah, a loyal participant, a vested basement dweller, like, that kind of stuff is cool.
That makes sense.
What games will you play or want to play in the future? Gosh, there is such a huge list of games we want to play. I mean, right now, I'm freaking out about the concept of being able to play
Why?
A core Pokemon game on the Switch. That would be super fun. Peter's never played a Pokemon game ever, so that would be a really fun one to try out. Metroid Prime 4. Like, all the games that were announced today at E3 just, like, sound amazing.
You are thrilled about that E3 thing.
Dude, it was really cool. I slapped my knee. I was so excited about the Pokemon thing because I was leaning in.
When was this?
And he was talking about
during work.
Yeah, but I watched it when
important meeting you were in. Like sushi call.
No, it was happening while we were at work, but I watched it after work. It was only 30 minutes. Like in the past, Nintendo Directs can get really super long, but it was like 30 minutes, and they announced like 4 games. That Rabbids Mario crossover game looks really interesting.
What is it?
I found another. Like, that's the thing. It's like I haven't seen another game like it. It's like a strategy fighting game that has puzzle elements, and like I don't know how to explain it. And I think that's why they didn't really say much about it because I don't think they know how to explain it either. The game is so weird looking. Sally Breck. Everyone at school knows me as the girl who is a meme. Do you look like that person too? Is that what you said? You look like overattached girlfriend?
I suck at art, so.
30,000 likes. You're a meme. Hey, Sally Breck, if it's an appropriate meme, you can put. Oh, that's right. You can't post links. What's the name of the meme? I kind of want to know. The girl who is a meme.
Bad luck, Brian.
Are you bad luck, Brian? No. Bad luck, Brianna. A legit meme.
So Dr. Volk, like, what's your
Jeremy Wilkins? There are weird people in my family, all of them. What, Dr. Volk? What?
Who is he? What's he do?
Dr. Volk?
Is he a doctor?
I'm
Start
assuming.
with that. Well, you don't even know?
Oh, I bet moderators can post links. That makes sense.
He's been very helpful today.
I know. And I think it's just a moderator can do that. Yeah, I don't think everybody can do that. Co-op Legend of Zelda. I've seen some hacks of that. Looks super fun. That's a good idea. Karate Kyle.
I wish I could super chat.
That's okay. Someday you will. Look up Raft Kid meme. He's a Time Lord.
Battery.
I dwell in the basement. Proud of it. So we're gonna be ending the chat here, or ending the stream here in just a few minutes, 7 minutes or so.
This is right.
And I just want to say thank you to all you guys for hanging out with us today. It was super fun. We're gonna keep the stream going for a little bit, kind of just talk to you guys in the chat, but playing less games, all the while having this beautiful picture of Peach going. And the music, it's so triumphant. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us today. That was super fun. Did you have a fun time?
I did. I haven't gotten to play video games in a long time.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
like
glad
to
that
be
it worked.
invited back to this.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I don't know what to talk about. What questions do you guys have? What do you guys have questions? Trophies can fly.
Sally Brack, are you talking about the Raft Kid meme?
Are you Raft Kid? No.
Well, someone told me to look up Raft Kid. Can I show it?
Yeah, that's appropriate. Raft Kid.
Is that the meme that everyone calls you by? But wait.
Oh gosh. This is great. This is amazing. I love Rafkin.
We'll look up more later.
Oh
that
gosh.
was me.
You were, no way, Jeremy Wilkins. I don't know if I believe that. That's incredible. That would be hilarious.
Why do I think I've seen one of you before? Link? We've played a lot of your games.
Did you perhaps watch epic rap battle between the Grinch and Santa and Scrooge? Because you have seen us both then.
Or do you live in the area?
Or maybe. Do you live in Elk River, Minnesota?
Ben, what's your favorite Pokemon? Talk about it for a second. I'll think about that.
It's Mudkips. Just kidding. You don't know that.
Is that a new one?
I've been a basement idol for 2 months, says Matthew Stramp, but I've been too shy to say it. Well, now you're one of us. You've come out of
Snorlax.
That was a good answer. Why?
Snorlax.
What type of Pokemon is the Snorlax?
He's a funny type of Pokemon.
That's not a type.
He is a defensive Pokemon.
No.
He is a fat Pokemon.
That's true, but it's not a type.
He is a blue
I'm
and
fat
light,
type.
dark blue and light brown.
I'm adult diabetes type.
What type is he?
He's normal. That's just the name of it. It's just normal.
Can you name another type?
Normal.
Thank you, Toon Link.
Is there like a Google search I could do to find the meme, Sally Breck? Like what would I look for to find that meme?
I love Snorlax. He is a normal type.
Yes.
My kind
all
of
hail
guy.
Ted. I was here when you showed us dinner, but I forgot about the video and I had my dinner. Oh yeah, that's right. I was talking about making chicken. Oh yeah, that works. That works, Dr. Volk. If you guys can find that picture and stuff, then let's go for it. As long as it's appropriate, obviously. Cool. Did you ever find the underground route in Mario Maker level, Nostalgia with the Twist? Yes, we played through it later and found that underground route, and I'm glad that we did. Oh, it was on Instagram. Darn. It's not popular. Well, you said it had 30 million likes. That's pretty memey. Meme. That's what old people call memes. What are all these memes that people keep talking about? I ended up going the General Tso's chicken because the General Tso's bottle was already open. I didn't want to open up the teriyaki bottle. I'm the king of potatoes. All right. No offense, but the E isn't silent in my name. Oh, Stramp. Is it Stramp or Stramp?
It's Matthew.
Oh, math. The E isn't. Oh. Wait.
Strampe.
The E isn't silent. Strampy.
Matthew.
Strampy or Strampe? Or Strampy?
Strompe.
Ted, you're excited for Super Mario Odyssey. I am excited for that. That looks really cool. You can throw your hat onto the enemies or onto a T-Rex, and you walk around as a T-Rex with the Mario hat on. It looks so interesting. 30K likes. Is there a way I can get notifications when you stream? Yes, you can click on the bell icon down below the video, I think, above the description.
Strampy.
And you'll get those streams. Strampy. Thank you. Strampy. Matthew Strampy. It's got a nice ring to it. You could be like a famous person. Matthew Strampy.
I like it.
Let's see.
That's
Are
all
you
you
going
got?
to try my Breath of the Wild suggestion? Which one was it, Link? What was your Breath of the Wild suggestion? Ted, do you play Minecraft? I do play Minecraft, and I'm getting really, really close to buying it for the Switch, especially now because it's got the cross-platform thing that we learned about yesterday, I think, at E3, or maybe 2 days ago. Minecraft is making it so you can play multiplayer with people, even if they have an Xbox and you have a Switch.
Oh.
So yeah, it's super, super cool. I have never played Splatoon. Our friend A Game, who was on the chat earlier, has a channel, Mr. A Game. He plays a lot of Splatoon, and he's pretty darn good at it too. You should check him out. What are you playing, Mario Kart 64 or the first Mario Party? We just finished up playing Mario Kart. We played it for 2 straight hours, and now we're just about to be done with the the stream here. But Figured I'd kind of top it off with just a little bit more live stuff here. Yeah, Sony turned it down. So if you have Minecraft on a PlayStation, it was weird. Like Microsoft was like, "Hey, we're gonna make it so Mojang or Mojang, however you pronounce it, makers of Minecraft said we're gonna make it cross-platform so people can play with each other even if they have different systems." And PlayStation was like, "We don't want to do that." So they're the only system you can't do that with.
PlayStation lost out.
I know, that was really... They're going to change their minds. People are mad about that. It's annoying. All right. Basement Dwellers. One last time, I'll just say it again. I mentioned it earlier, but my church is doing this thing where we're collecting questions that people have about faith, God, Bible, whatever, that kind of stuff. If you guys send me your questions, either through email or in this chat right now, I'm going to turn those in for our church to add them to the questions that we're getting, because we're going to actually be trying to answer all those questions or answer the biggest 4 questions in a couple weeks as part of that. And I wanted you guys to have a chance to ask some of those questions. So if you put those in the comments below or in the chat or whatever, the questions over the next little bit, I'll leave the stream going so you guys can still write stuff in there. Or you can email those questions to thebasement@gmail.com, except the B is not a B, it's an 8. So it's like the 8-asement. You can also tweet them to us. We're on Twitter. Not a lot of people follow us on Twitter, so it's a pretty easy way to get a hold of us too, by the way. I think we have 100 followers on Twitter. We have 10,000 subscribers. So if you follow us on Twitter, it's a little bit easier to get our attention, I suppose, there. But, yeah, sorry, Dem Pizzetos. We have to be done with the stream here pretty soon. But, raiding Death Mountain without fire armor and less than 15 fire potions. Yes, I remember that comment, and I saved it, Link. So we are, when we start heading that direction toward Death Mountain, we're definitely going to be doing a no fire armor and only potions run to see if we can even make it there. It's going to be a lot of fire. So, good night, everyone, and we think that you are more blank than blank. Fill in the blanks. That's right. Our Twitter handle is The Basement, except it's an 8 instead of a B. And you'll see our little logo with a little green couch and stuff on Twitter right there. Actually, you know what? Here, I think I can post links down below. So it looks like this. Or
why did the music go away?
Because I went away from...
Oh.
Like that. That's what it looks like on Twitter. I'm bringing the music back, though, because it was triumphant. All right. Basement Dwellers, until next time, we think that you are more applesaucy than...
Are you asking me a question right
Yeah,
now?
this is what you got to do. Is if you're on the basement, you got to finish the sentence. So we think that you are more applesaucy than...
Rainbow Road.
In the basement.
The basement.
That was good. That was a fun stream. Man, all the Basement Dwellers are awesome. They're pretty cool. They're pretty awesome guys.
I quickly realized that they're all 8.